Have you ever wondered how to pronounce the names of the biggest cities in the world? Maybe not, and if that's the case, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bore you. But if you have and you're interested, I'm going to pronounce some of the biggest cities in the world. Real quick before we start, I want to mention the Briller podcast. This is my podcast where I put the audio version of my Bringlese videos and sometimes other podcasts. So if video is not your thing and you want to listen to me on the train or in the car, on the go, English right in your ears with no video, check out that podcast. It's available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, everywhere. Just gotta search the Briller podcast. Okay, with that being said, let's start with the biggest cities. The biggest city is Tokyo, and then Beijing, which in Italian you call Pechino, Shanghai still in China. Then we'll go to Brazil, Sao Paulo, Brazil. After that we have Mexico City. I've been to Mexico City a couple times. And then we'll go all the way to India in Mumbai, India. After that, the very famous New York City, New York. Try to say that 10 times fast, very difficult. New York, that's a hard one. Have you been to Bangkok, Thailand? I haven't, but there's an old joke in English, Bangkok, like bang a cock. What about Los Angeles? The second biggest city in America is Los Angeles, also known as LA. Many Italians live in London with a nice schwa, double schwa, London. What about Seoul, Korea? Same pronunciation as I have a soul, Seoul, Korea. Or maybe you want to take a trip to Paris, France, not Paris, just Paris. Coming back to America, we have Chicago, and no, that's not Chicago, it's Chicago, and Dallas, Texas, home of the Cowboys. Another city in Texas is Houston, Texas. Do you know about Hurricane Harvey hit Houston last year? Houston was hit hard. Or up in Canada, they have Toronto, and back in America, they have Philadelphia. Have you been to Berlin, Germany? Berlin seems like a nice place. Or Barcelona. I think many Italians have been to Barcelona. What about down in Australia where they have Sydney? Have you been to Sydney? Also in Australia is Melbourne, but I'm pronouncing that with my natural American accent. Maybe an Australian would say Melbourne. Back in very hot Arizona in America, we have Phoenix with a strange spelling. And the first Italian city on my list is Rome. Rome is where I actually live. Back in Canada, Montreal. And another Italian city, be careful with this pronunciation, Milan. It's not Milan, it's not Milan, just Milan. I live in Milan. It's not true, but I know people who live in Milan. One more in California, San Diego, not San Diego, just San Diego. I have 5 more that aren't necessarily big cities, but I thought they were important, so I just added them to the list. Miami. I know Miami is very popular among Italian people. Las Vegas, famous for gambling and very nice casinos and hotels. Turin is an Italian city in northwest Italy, Turin. 2 more, Florence, which is of course Firenze, Florence, and Venice. Very popular tourist destination is Venice, as well as Florence. What do you guys think of this video? Did you like it? Was it interesting? If so, I can also make a similar video with countries, not cities. So let me know in the comments below. Remember to check out that podcast if you're interested. And if you want to support the Bringlese channel, check out my Patreon page or my PayPal link down below. I always appreciate it very much. And guys, I'll catch you next time, alright? Peace.